My name is Sarah. I am 28 years old. I work as a nurse in one of the toughest high-security prisons in the country. Every day, I walk through cold metal gates, past armed guards, and into a world full of pain, regret, and broken men. I always believed even the worst criminals deserve some kindness. I told myself, healing is not just about medicine, it is also about caring. That belief became my biggest mistake. It all started 6 months ago, when they brought in Mark. Mark was different from the others. He was tall, strong, with deep, sad eyes that looked like they had seen too much pain. He was sent to prison for 15 years for armed robbery. But when I first met him, he did not look like a bad person. He looked tired, alone, broken. One evening, while I was doing my rounds, Mark called out to me from his cell. His voice was weak. He said, "Nurse, please. I don't feel well. Something is wrong inside me." He was holding his stomach. His face was pale. I waited for just a second. But my job was to help. My heart was to care. So I opened his cell door. I stepped inside. That was the moment I lost myself. As soon as I knelt next to him to check his pulse, he grabbed my wrist. Not hard, but firm. He looked into my eyes and said, "You are so kind, Sarah. No one has ever come to me like this." I should have left. I should have called a guard, but I did not. Because in that small, dark cell, with his soft voice, I felt seen. He did not hit me. He did not hurt me. He just held my hand, and then he pulled me closer. I was confused. My heart was beating fast, but I did not stop him. He put his arms around me and whispered, "Stay. Just for a minute, please." That minute turned into an hour. He hugged me first, a long, slow hug against the cold wall of his cell. Then he kissed my forehead, then my cheek, and when I did not pull away, he kissed my lips. I knew it was wrong. Every rule I had sworn to follow was screaming at me to leave, but I was so tired of being alone, so tired of giving so much and getting nothing back. And Mark, he made me feel wanted. That night, I gave him more than medicine. I gave him my body, my trust, my silence. After that, everything changed. We started meeting in secret all the time. I would find reasons to go to his wing at night. I would tell the other guards I was doing extra health checks. But really, I was going to him. We would sit on the floor of his cell, hugging for hours. He would rest his head on my shoulder and call me his angel. He said I was the only good thing in his dark world, and I believed him. Weeks passed. Our hugs got longer. Our kisses got deeper. One night, he told me the other prisoners had taken his mattress as punishment. He said he had been sleeping on the hard floor. His back hurt. He could not rest. He looked at me with those sad, deep eyes and said, "Sarah, please, just for tonight, stay with me on the bed. I just want to hold you. I just want to feel safe." I knew it was dangerous. I knew if anyone found us, I would lose my job, but I had already broken so many rules. So I said yes. That night, we shared a single bed in that tiny prison cell. His arms around me, his breath on my neck. He held me like I was something precious, and I held him like he was my future. We did everything that night. Every touch, every kiss, every whispered word. I gave him all of me. He started making promises. He said, "When I get out, we will run away together." He said, "You are my only hope, Sarah. I will marry you. I will take care of you forever." I was no longer a nurse. I was no longer a professional. I was a woman, completely blind, completely used. I started taking bigger risks for him. I brought him extra blankets, better food. I even brought him a small knife hidden inside medical supplies, so he could protect himself from other prisoners. I helped him write letters to the transfer board, so he could move to a safer wing. I was so lost in his words, in his hugs, in his lies, that I did not see the truth. He did not love me. He was using me. One freezing winter night, Mark told me the final part of his plan. He said, "Sarah, tomorrow is our only chance. I need you to leave the security door unlocked during your night shift, the one behind the laundry room, just for 20 minutes. He held my face in his hands and said, "This is how we will be together forever. Do this for us." My hands were shaking. My heart was torn. But I loved him. Or at least, I thought I did. So I did it. I left the door unlocked. That same night, Mark and 3 other dangerous prisoners ran away. They fought the guards, took their weapons, and disappeared into the dark. The next morning, the prison was in chaos. Sirens, screaming, lockdown. I was called into the warden's office. They showed me the security footage, the unlocked door, my face clear as day. I was sent home immediately. An investigation started. But the worst pain came 2 days later. A letter arrived at my apartment. It was from Mark. In his own writing, he wrote, "Thank you, Sarah. You were so easy. Your kindness, your body, your trust, all of it was useful. I never loved you. I just needed a stupid, lonely nurse to open the doors for me. Don't wait for me, Angel. I am never coming back." I sat on the floor of my apartment and cried for hours. Everything I had risked, my job, my safety, my pride, my body, my heart, all of it was gone. He never wanted my help. He never wanted my love. He only wanted to use me to escape. And I let him. Now, I have lost my job. I have lost my self-respect. And every night, I still see his face and hear his lies. If you are listening to this, please hear my warning. Never, ever let your kindness make you blind. Not everyone who calls for help really needs help. Some people will pretend to be weak just to get close to you. They will take your hugs, your kisses, your body, your bed, and your trust, and then throw you away like nothing, especially in places where darkness lives. True help should never cost you your soul, and true love should never ask you to forget your own worth. Please learn from my mistake. In every situation, no matter how sad a person seems, no matter how lonely you feel, you must protect your respect first. Because once you give it away, it is very hard to get back. I was 28 years old. I thought I was helping someone. Instead, I helped a bad person escape, and I broke my own life. Stay safe, guard your heart, and never forget. Your kindness is precious, but your respect is priceless. My name is Sarah. I am 28 years old, and this is the story of how I was used, and how I will never be the same again.